right, for sure. Damn. All right, so yeah, man, we on the Red Apple again. We got one of the real ones. You know, if you're from the L, man, you know who you're looking at.
Yeah,
you know,
raised,
you know what it is. I'll let him introduce himself, man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Carlos Taylor, to those that know me, on a more personal level, but to most of the social media people, man, it's
Cheef Twotone.
AKA Los Poppy.
Hey,
Hey,
there you go.
yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
There you go. Yeah, man, we're gonna have to see some stuff set up, man. So, yeah, man. So I want to get you down here on the island, man, and because I know you got some fat on your brain, man, and and I really based this podcast originally off of like studying psychology. That's what made me start. You know what I'm saying? To reminding people to, hey, you gotta love yourself first. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's gonna sound fucked up, but even before your kids, your mom, and all that, you gotta be able to be happy before you can even love anybody else.
To people who ain't on that time, man, it sounds fucked up, but yeah, because if you ain't taking care of yourself, then you ain't good to nobody else.
You're not loving your kids and your parents. Nobody in your life, you're not loving them the way you're supposed to be loving them if you ain't treating yourself right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like that's the main thing. Like just that self-awareness and self-love. Like stop putting yourself down. Like cause life ain't that bad. You win it every day. Yeah. Every day you overcome bullshit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like
we waking up, breathing.
You know what I mean?
Saying your people still here.
That's it.
Yeah.
No matter how bad it is, it's absolutely necessary for you to still be here. That's how I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying? Like no matter what you go through, it's absolutely necessary for you to still be here. So that's the only reason you here. Yeah. So that's what made me, that right there, like, encapsulates like why I started this podcast originally, man. Like, so like my first 16 or so episodes was nothing but that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what it is. So that's why I really want to sit down with you, man, and see what I can learn, man, and teach some other people some stuff, man. Kind of, cause this mental health is serious these times. We don't talk about it here in Lawton that much openly. Well, I'm not in the loop of it. But Shady 580. If something's going on, something wrong is happening in the Shady. So mental health has to be bad here. Yeah, it has to be. Yeah. So I want to ask you, like, with you studying and all that. First, can I ask where you study at? I mean, I know for people that might not.
Yeah, definitely. So I got my bachelor's from Cameron.
Cool.
I got my bachelor's in criminal justice.
Hey, see, message.
Criminal justice.
Tap in.
Few reasons being because we need to know the law.
God dog, all right.
Yeah, it's not them people's responsibility for you to know your rights and laws. Mm-hmm. It's on us.
Yeah, the job is to lock us up.
Yep. So I did that, and then it evolved from there because I was like, I'm gonna do some parole officer work, man, so I can help
touch the
just
youth.
getting out, man. And before I could do that, I started teaching reintegration classes out there.
Really?
Out there at the hut, man. Hey, man, Freedom Boys out there.
Hey,
man,
real talk. They still out there deep, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's cool. So teaching those classes out there, man, like evolved into the psychology shit. Because,
gotcha.
Like, man, I see how they living,
how
they gotta survive out there, and the lack of determination. You know what I'm saying? To really give somebody the full spectrum of what they need, man, to be successful, and not coming back into prison.
Somebody, the guards don't give a fuck if you come back or not.
Real shit.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, so that evolved because hey, I'm pretty sure I could probably just do better out there before people even come in here or absolutely come right back out. So
let me ask, what exactly were you teaching? So it was like getting back into society kind of teaching, or what exactly were you teaching?
Yeah, so where I was at House 8, shout out to House 8 too, man. But
shout out to House 8.
Yeah, House 8. You guys up there on the island, and I was out there the whole time. But it's like life skills classes. It's a course called Thinking for a Change, man.
Thinking for a Change.
Yeah, cognitive restructuring.
That's
health classes, parenting classes.
Yeah, that's dope, man. I'm start taking notes.
Yeah, tools to help, man. Man, I was showing guys how to start an LLC out there.
There you go. That's
this the footprint.
Yeah.
Like this is my mental about it, right? We definitely want to cut down recidivism. What do you face with when you first get out, right? You got to get a job, blah blah blah.
You're already in the hole.
You in the hole. Yeah. You in the hole already because you got a felon. Boom.
That part.
Then if you come in and you got all these tattoos, that's another one. Don't have gold teeth. Don't be brown or super dark. Yeah.
And then
this goes on.
And then don't have a good education in the first place.
Yeah. You got that. So there's guys that know skills, acquire skills, and it's like, hey man, you got some skills, you got some stuff you could do. You put yourself in business and hire yourself. Create your own job. And not only put yourself in business, man, you gonna put your people in business.
Yeah. And I think that's what it's about, man. It's like, cause we can all do for ourselves, but like that only gets us so far. Cause like once your family owns the company, you're set for life.
Yeah.
Like you could get hired and be, Tommy could be sweet, Tommy could be cool, Tommy come every Sunday eat dinner with us, but he still ain't family.
Yeah, bingo.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, I seen an interview with Dame. That's when we really fuck with Dame Dash super tough.
What was he talking about?
He was on Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
Talking about, man, if you die, you can't pass this DJ job down to your kids, bro. You don't own none of this. They paying you. You know what I'm saying? But what can you pass?
Real talk, man.
Yeah, that's
it make you think, man.
Yeah, them is gems right there.
Yeah. Make you think a lot, man. That's why I'm blessed, man. Shout out to my daddy, man. I'm blessed for stuff like that. Cause he's really making moves for our family, man. And and everybody out there, like, whatever you gotta do, I don't give a fuck if it's basket weaving, man. Like, get something, make a brand for your family and push it, man. We're in the age where social media is at its highest. You don't have to pay for marketing. You can to get it further out there, but like
shit is free.
It's free without any restrictions, and nobody telling you how to do it, what to say, none of that shit. Like, and he can get paid. Like, I'm already getting monetized.
Hey, y'all don't realize what he just said. He's getting paid. He's getting monetized. Yeah. You got a platform. Hey, if you really don't know, if they don't know like the extent of the podcast, man, this is like you having your own TV channel, your own production, your own edit. Like this a one man show right now. So, shout out.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
I'm saying the numbers is up there. I'll show it to you after the interview, like, because people probably just think what they see on Facebook. Yeah. Nah, that's. I'm on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts,
Flex.
Like, come on, man. But anytime you hear that Anchor ad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all gonna hear it. But
soon we gonna be seeing brand bottles.
I'm trying to tell you. Some local ones. Watch, because I've already hit up Country Mart. Country Mart already fucking with your boy.
Man, that's what
I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just told him, hey man, I'll give y'all shouts out. Y'all just come like my Facebook page and follow my podcast.
Bingo.
And he was like, I'll let the supervisors know. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I get the word, hey y'all go holler at Country Mart Homeland, man. Yeah. But for real, man, I believe that's what it's about, man. I'm glad that you tapped into that. And you have the knowledge because like you've actually been out there. You've actually been putting the footwork in. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get the education. You're going to passing on the education. Trying to do different things. You're seeing, okay, I can do this with this. And then you're going towards that. You seem like the type of person that just ain't never content. Like, I ain't saying I'm not content and I said, of course you're comfortable. You know what you're doing and you loving your life. But like, there's always, you can always do something else.
Yeah.
Always. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. I love that shit, man. For real. And I learned a lot of that from, I don't know if you know Frederick. What is that? How you pronounce his name? Frederick Nietzsche. Nietzsche, I think his name was. But he was a philosopher back in the day, like I want to say 1800s, early 1800s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was the one that the amor fati. He came up with the term like amor fati, like loving your fate. Like basically everything you're going through is absolutely necessary for you to be here and like. Loving it, like no matter what, you loving your life to the completest all the time because like what else do you have? You know what I mean? Like he really got into that, really got deep into that. It's kind of to a fault, but I really embraced that, man. Like, cause I used to battle depression and didn't even know I was depressed.
Man, say that again.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking everybody else around me fucked up, the world fucked up, it's bullshit. I got dealt a bad hand. You know what I mean? But I found out that I quit doing the shit that I really like to do, and then just kept complaining about what was wrong with my life. And at the same time, while I was complaining about what was wrong around me, I stopped making myself happy. So it's just, it's destruction.
Yeah,
so
it's a spiral.
Yeah.
So for y'all out there, if it's you or your friends or family, anybody, man, you pay attention. It's like, hey, they stopped going to work. They stopped working out. They stopped doing this or that. It's like, hey,
start getting dressed.
Yeah. They're not doing their normal routine or normal hygiene.
Man,
and it's like it's been like this for a week, a month.
It'll be days I wouldn't even leave the house for 3 days.
Yeah, that's.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. It's different levels of depression.
And I was just telling myself, I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Watching TV, eating everything, chilling, living a normal, decent life, but not doing anything that I would normally do to make myself happy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not interacting with anyone. I'm not even on Facebook because I don't want to see everybody else having a good time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's depression. Then too, it's like, hey, but why are you feeling like this?
There you go. And that's what I had to figure out, man.
Why are you feeling like this?
And yeah, so let's step in with that. So like, with you doing the studies, why? Like, what is the first thing? Like you said, you know, noticing the differences in actions and the differences in attitude and schedules. That's one of the first signs you get of depression. But when you see that, how do you? If I have someone in my family or someone close to me, how do I approach that? Like, without just being like, "Hey man, you fucking depressed, man. Fix the shit." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Hey, like, hey, let's get out of the house. Let's go take a drive. Let's go get a snow cone, some ice cream.
Gotcha.
You try to help them, motivate them, try to
do
get
something
them back into some kind of routine, man, and uplift them.
Right.
But for like reasons of depression, man, it's just a plethora of things that could trigger someone depression.
What is the main things that they tell you guys?
Man, from what I see, just from the people I've worked with that's been depressed, sometimes it's mostly like diagnosis.
Really?
Like clinical, mental health diagnosis, man, which is just like a symptom along with other things that go with it. Yeah. And someone's trauma, abuse.
Yeah, that's one that's not talked about a lot.
Yeah, trauma and abuse. We don't talk about that shit. Right. Nobody don't talk about it.
Right, and trauma's real.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody can't deal with seeing somebody get their head blown off.
Nah. Everybody can't deal with.
Hey, funny,
child
you know what I mean?
abuse. Yeah,
that part. Yeah.
Everybody can't deal with child abuse.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
And you got some people that just abuse their kids and think that I'm a parent. I'll whoop his ass if I want to. You know.
Hey, dig this right. I'm real transparent, man. And this is just what it is. So like we had a class and we were talking about child rearing, which is how do you spank your kids? You spank them, this and that, man, and everyone's discussing how they would do it, spank. So when I'm chiming in the class, I'm like, well, shit, I done got hit with extension cords, ashtrays,
I done got
boots, shoes, broomsticks and shit. Yeah, and so people, everybody's looking. And I'm like, this is kind of normal shit, right?
Right.
I'm the only motherfucker in the class who so they're like, you were abused as a child? Like, fuck no.
That's what I'm saying. They're same thing with me, man. Yeah. I'll be over with you. I was my dad and my mom know they abused me. Real tough.
Yeah. So man, it's like then you're like, damn, bro. And it's like, the time, the era that we're in.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah. So deal with that. You talk about it, man. You move forward because it's like, man, I didn't feel no type of way about my parents, except for the moments that I was getting my ass
when it was happening.
And then because shit, bro, I got somebody I talk to.
Yeah.
I gotta be correct. I can't step to nobody and help them if I'm not on myself.
We all need.
So I had to go back and tackle some issues. Like, damn, shit, I was really mad at my parents.
Man, so you did find yourself kind of holding that grudge.
You get older, you start feeling your nuts and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you start getting a different perspective of how you think too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You start realizing like,
Yeah, so even with my own children, you know what I'm saying? It's like I think I could count like, on one hand how many times I've ever really had to spank them.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't had to do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's like you don't spank your kid out of anger.
Nah, that's
if you full blown out and you upset and you mad,
right,
and you go in there and whoop your kid,
yeah,
and you ain't telling why they in trouble, this and this and that. You ain't satisfying your anger.
Yeah, I'm gonna say something, man. I was talking about Jordan Peterson. Shout out to Jordan Peterson, man. Y'all gotta follow him if you don't. He said the worst thing a woman can do is get mad at her baby.
Whoa, yeah.
The minute the minute she lets herself get there, you can't ever get back. You start despising that child that you gave birth to.
Yeah.
Everything he does, the fact that he's being a child or she's being a child just irritates the fuck out of you now. God damn it, go sit down. Like that's, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta reevaluate, you gotta sit back, like you said, you gotta let me go outside or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Woos out real quick, cause like when you're mad at your kid, get the fuck away from them.
Yeah, you do. You get that mad. Yeah, because and then too, it's like, man, it's the reason why it's two parents.
Real talk.
I mean,
real talk.
You upset? Go chill out.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm gonna tackle this because it's been the same on my end when I've gotten upset.
Yeah.
And I'm yelling and screaming and cussing.
Right.
I'm like, it's okay, I ain't hitting. Like,
right. Yeah.
Bro, you gotta work on your anger.
That verbal abuse is a motherfucker too.
Yeah, man. It's like, hey, man, you don't want nobody talking to you crazy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are like, oh, I'm talking to a kid up, bro. See where they get you and get your kids. Bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you gotta really speak life to your kids, man. Hey, trust me. I worked on this.
It wasn't out the blue. Yeah, I get you.
Yeah.
That's what people don't understand, man. Like us as human beings and having a consciousness, like we're constantly remolding ourselves. We're constantly correcting ourselves. We're constantly learning. We're constantly like, I don't know. Like no matter what people want to say, we're constantly copying people. You've been copying. That's how you learn how to eat. Copying your big brother, your mom. So that's just having a consciousness in the first place. Like, don't fight it.
Yeah. Even as you say that, like anger, how you express anger.
Yeah.
If you've seen mom or dad get mad and they're angry and they're throwing glasses, they're punching, kicking holes in the wall, and they're being aggressive, putting their hands on people.
Yeah.
And you see that is in your subconscious. And as you growing up and you start expressing your anger, you're gonna just what the fuck you learn, man.
Yeah, and because not only that's what you learn, but like you're like, okay, well, I'm still here, I'm good, and so it ain't that bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hell, I'm still here, it ain't that bad. You know what I mean? I went through it.
Yeah.
But nah, man, like, and I had a military father, man, and like his father was strict, and, you know what I'm saying? So like he was like as cool as my dad is, and like unhovering as he was as a parent, like he let us do pretty much whatever we wanted to. We smoking in the garage, playing Madden and shit like that, but he'd rather us do it at home than be in the streets.
Yeah.
And he knew we was gonna smoke weed anyway, so he can't control. You know what I'm saying? But like at the same time, he better not let somebody come and say something about I did some bullshit though. You know what I mean? Like, and so I don't know. It was weird, man. It's that balance. Like my dad, he ain't. My dad don't have no. If I do something wrong, ain't no talk. Hey man, what happened, man? It's red. You know what I'm saying? Like so, and I grew up like that, man. I realized, like you said, I never do that with my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like I never yelled at none of that shit. Like I don't know. I just don't feel like I have the rule to get mad at him. Like, you know what I mean? So, but I mean, I don't know. That's just me though, man. Like I really take the shit like seriously because I mean I really believe in manifesting your real happiness and real positivity, man. Like, really believe in it. Not just saying the shit to be heard saying and really like I really like if I'm gonna be late to work, I'm telling myself, fuck it, I'll be late or I ain't gonna be late. But when you sitting there, oh my God, I'll be late. you're gonna be even more like.
Yeah, exercise. You gotta exercise that happiness.
Yeah,
too, man.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, happiness is the state.
Realize and highlighting shit, like highlighting when you're happy. You know, like when you had them rushes where you're just like, you know, you feel like you're on a natural life high. You know what I'm saying? Highlight what right before that, what you do that morning, highlight that whole day and be like, okay. And you'll realize you probably started doing the shit that you normally used to do.
Hey, see that?
You know what I mean?
What elevated me a lot too was meditating.
See,
in the morning.
You meditate?
Yeah, pray, and it's and it shaped like the whole day out. If I was meditating, you know what I'm saying? It's like I was just navigating through the day a whole lot more peaceful, man.
Gotcha.
You know, I'm encountering situations, and
it's kind of like you already thought of it, kind of.
Yeah. You know, like you know, I'm programmed, man. I'm programmed for the day already. That's you setting the standard for the day.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, because you know you get up, man, and you know however you do, you know everyone's little ritual different.
Absolutely.
But you just basically just want to get to the point where you ain't got no thoughts racing, and it's just in my mind it's blank, bro. I don't got no thoughts. This motherfucker don't shut off.
Nah, and it's bad, and it's bad. So that's why I tell people, man, like you have to believe in some kind of high power, infinite power, whatever you want to call it, man. Yeah. But like, cause just leave yourself up to your own thoughts and just own self for 3 days. Like, it just leave yourself up to your own thoughts. Like, really do that. Like, you won't last 3 days.
Boy, look, man.
The ones that try that shit end up in a psych ward or somewhere.
Yeah.
You know. I really believe that. I got that from Jordan Peterson as well. It's like, really, like sit there. If you gotta think about it deep enough, like really think about it deep enough, like really just leave yourself up to your own thoughts. Don't share anything inside your head with nobody. None of the bad things, good, none of it.
That's just you see people talking to themselves.
There you go.
They talk. Man, my kid was gone with their mama one time, and for about a week I was in the house by myself. Like, I stayed in the crib.
Yeah,
and I was like. I said it out loud. I said, man, I ain't talked to nobody in like 3 fucking days.
And you felt it in your voice too. Yeah, I've done that too.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I talk to myself a lot now though, man, because I feel like it's like that. It's like a recording, kinda. Because then you can't think stuff in your mind. Of course, it's always gonna be there. But like, I feel like saying it out loud, it's that sense of manifestation as well. It's gotta, you know, like I really got into that practice, like saying what I wanted, like. Saying my goals out loud, you know what I'm saying?
You projecting it out there,
man. And then believing, oh shit, falling, see, that's all that manifestation floating around here, y'all. But then you really, and if you really believe in it too, like a lot of people, I'm positive as fuck, this shit keeps happening, because you're acting like you want people to think you're positive.
Yeah.
If you're really optimistic, you're optimistic.
Yeah, bingo. Hey, perception.
Perception is like
everything. It is. Like I said, like, man, I've been in situations where it was all bad, and I perceived it as all bad, and I didn't do too well. And I've been in situations where it was all bad.
Yeah.
My perception was like, hey, bro, I'm still good, though.
Still good,
I'm still thriving.
There you go.
This shit gonna get better.
It's how you see it,
you know what I'm saying? And then shit, you come out of situations like that. Man,
yeah.
And you pull out,
man, I want to tap in before we move off of perception. Right. I wanted to ask you, so like, so do y'all study perception at all in your studies? Is that like a big part of psychology? Because me, from the outside looking in, not knowing, I mean, I just watch a lot of videos and I read a lot about it. I have no actual formal education on it.
Not like specifically perception, but it's like this, right? If you come to me and you're talking to me about some issues you got going on, whatever's going on with you, I don't know anything about you. You are the expert of you, right? So you're giving me your perception on everything, and I have the outside view of that. You know what I'm saying? And my job is not to judge or give advice. We don't give advice. Yeah, we don't give advice, because my my shit don't be working for me. I can't. My shit don't be working for me.
That's a good ass point.
I can't tell. I can't give you no
advice.
I'm
gonna have to add for that one. Yeah. Don't give that. Stop. Yeah. Quit trying to give honest advice like we know everything, man. Yeah.
So like on therapist level, I don't give advice. Absolutely. But, on the homeboy level, whatever.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hey, I wouldn't do that, but baby, what I know, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Look at me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's just how motherfuckers move and stuff like that. I understand, but like when you talk about the mental illness stuff, because my mind ain't wired like yours.
Yeah. And the thing is too is like why I say like, man, people are a little apprehensive about therapists and versus like, you talk to your homeboy. I mean, your homeboy ain't gonna tell you.
He's a yes man.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times it's like that. Yeah. Because if you come to me and we talking, I'm gonna call you out on your shit.
Right.
Because I've had clients like, hey, it just didn't work with us or whatever, and it's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm more like I have a realistic approach about stuff.
Absolutely.
Like no nonsense bullshit.
Yeah.
You're coming to me, we're gonna work on it, and you're gonna do the work. Yeah.
That's why I was blessed to be raised by a man like my father, man. He's like, he was a psychologist and didn't even know it because he was like that. It was no fuck all the motherfucking all the extras. It's what it is, why it happened, and then what we're gonna do to correct it. And then once you really formulate your mind like that, like, hey man, you really don't. You stop fucking up. Yeah. You stop feeling sorry for motherfuckers. That sounds bad, but like, I don't know. You can't pity people that's fucking walking around blind on purpose. Yeah. Like, they can take the blindfold off. They're like, no, I'm good. Yeah. But then oh man, I keep fucking bumping my head. Like, well,
really, man.
You get what I'm trying to say though. You know what I mean? Like, you trying to tell people, hey man, maybe it's the people you fucking with. They're like, no, they cool. Like, okay. But before you was fucking with them, your life was great. You know what I mean? You know how that shit go, man. But so. Yeah, I encounter that a lot when I kind of start talking to people, like my homies and shit. You know what I mean? Like everybody, like, oh no, man, you don't even know. Like that's what they love to say. Oh, you don't even know, man. You don't even know what's going on. Like,
that's denial.
Yeah, that's what it is. Denial, huh?
Yeah, that's denial.
Yeah. So yeah, man, let's we can freestyle on y'all for a good 30 minutes, man. 27 minutes. That's probably more game than y'all niggas done got. Shit, man. Y'all might cash out those $5 a bit. No, so I did want to ask these questions that we had that I had said I was gonna tap in with you with. Okay. So we're gonna take a proverbial right, pull up my old messenger. But yeah, man, so I missed call. Yeah. That's wrong. So let's rewind a little bit. So you said you were born here in Lawton.
Yeah,
born and raised here in Lawton, man. What's your heritage, man? Where are your people from?
My mom and my dad is from Anadarko. Yeah.
Oh, from Anadarko,
huh? Yeah, Anadarko, man.
Mom and Pop's from Anadarko.
Yeah, both of them. I still got a lot of people up there in Anadarko.
So that's where they met. And stuff. And so they were in Anadarko.
Yeah. Shout out to Dodge,
Okay.
Folks from Anadarko, they know what it is.
Yeah. That's what's up right there. That's what's up. So you ever lived in Anadarko?
Nah, never been long the whole time.
Okay. Well, that's good. So you being from Lawton, man. What elementary you go to?
Shit, I went to Garfield.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you gotta be from Lawton to know.
Yeah, Garfield.
You gotta be from Lawton to know.
Yeah, man.
Hey, shout out to the Govs, man. I lived in the Govs as a 22-year-old nigga out there. Me and one nigga Odom, shout out to Odom, man. I love you, boy.
Hey, y'all boys did stuff.
Yeah, nigga, we stayed in the Govs. We stayed on the north one time, nigga. We had the track, boy.
Yeah. Fuck, I forgot about that shit.
Me and Odom used to bust some jugs, man.
I stayed on Bell.
Yeah, we stayed on Bell right there, 22-35, I think it was.
Yeah, that was 23, 21, yeah, Mr. Garfield. Then we moved like not too far away, and I'm with John Adams.
John Adams. Yeah, so you went to old school, long school.
Yeah.
That's what's up right there, man. That's what's up. So you said your parents from Antarctica and stuff, huh?
Yo.
So both of your parents native?
Nah. My dad is black and mom's is
That's what's up, man. And I love that about you, man. You represent your shit too, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I love that shit too, man. That's the heart of it. Hey, man, you know. I'll say it off camera. I ain't gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. And the swag attitudes is different. Like if you study the real culture of it, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm ain't scared of shit, man. Hey, you know, blessing everything, praying, like it's real life, man.
Yeah, it is.
That real warrior tribe shit.
To elaborate on that too, Kiowa Community.
Kiowa, huh?
Yeah, I'm on the Kiowa road.
Okay.
Yeah, but so I'm 3/4. But yeah, so Kiowa Community.
Okay.
Kiowa road.
Yeah, man. I wanted to ask you too, because I was doing a little shit. That's why I kept that kind of just playing. I was gonna throw some stuff up there. Like, nah, I don't want to step out of my fucking place, you know. But yeah, that's a beautiful thing, man. So I want to ask you. You did say so you are studying into clinical psychology and stuff. So like, what really? You said that you did the criminal justice at first, and then that kind of made you. So is that what pivoted you to want to go study the psychology part, or was it more or less like you wanted to somebody close to you, wanted to help your community out, people close to you, or yourself?
All right, so when I made the decision, say, all right, I'm gonna pursue my master's in psychology.
Yeah,
I was already doing case management work, which is back then they called it like behavioral health case management. Right?
Okay.
So I was working with predominantly like young men, teenagers.
Was this here in Lawton?
Yeah, Lawton. Yeah,
okay.
Lawton.
When was this? Just recently?
This was I started doing that in 2013. So from like 2013 to 20 probably like 2018.
2018.
Yeah, 2013 to 2018. I was working with men, women, but predominantly teenagers, males.
Okay.
All of them from one parent home, single mother home.
And here in Lawton.
Here in Lawton. Man, I got a client. I pretty much watched him grow up, graduate high school, get out there, live his life. He went to barber school. He's a licensed barber now. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching, shout out to your boy.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna throw it in there. Yeah, for real, man.
Yeah, man.
Real talk, man.
So you know that right there, like that's rewarding.
Yeah.
It's rewarding, man, and that's a part of like, you know, man, helping folks with the like in your community.
Yeah, that makes you feel good. Makes you want to keep getting up to do it too, huh?
Yeah, bingo.
Yeah, that makes you want to keep doing it, man.
So that was like really my first encounter with something that was geared towards like mental health. And the prison stuff evolved that what really put me in the game with therapy, man. And with brother Dwell Brewer.
Dwell Brewer?
You know Dwell Brewer?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dwell Brewer, man. Lawton native.
Yes, sir.
Went to Lawton High, played for OU, went to the NFL.
Yes, sir.
And, you know, he's got his counseling agency here. Man, he came and found me. Let me tell you how he found me, bro. He went to A&A Foods.
Mm-hmm.
He told the...
Shout out to A&A.
Yeah, A&A. Yeah, see? Yeah, A&A, man. So he went to A&A Foods. The agency's up the street on H. And he let the owner, I think it was her daughter, you know, she's probably a little bit older than us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let her know that, hey, I just started this. I'm looking for this particular kind of person.
Right.
And she seen me come in the store. It's like, hey, a guy was looking for you. I was like, who's looking for me? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's like, nah, you know, this guy was telling me what he do. She said, I know you just graduated from college. And she broke it down, but she really was giving me my flowers, man, because she said, I watched you grow up. I seen what you was doing, how you was moving.
A lot of motherfuckers don't know, like, because you did a whole 180, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know?
Yeah, so she seen, you know, how I was moving now. She really referred him to me, man. We've been locked in since then, but the well was like, hey, bro, you need to be a therapist.
Yeah, shout out to the well, man. Real talk.
Big up to the well,
man. For real.
Yeah,
shout out, man.
Yeah, he do a lot, man. So.
Where's he at? Is he here now? He in the city?
Nah,
he's here now? That's what's up.
Our house. Yeah,
our house. What is it? How you spell it?
Yeah, our house.
Just regular our house.
Yep, our house. That's the agency.
HSA.
Yeah. They do a lot of good work, man.
We're gonna get them up in there when we get to the editing and stuff. Shout out to our house, man.
Yeah, big up.
Real talk. Yeah, so that's what made you kind of want to get into it. And then once you helped the little brother out, that basically that's like the first big check or something, huh? Like kind of like that feeling, like that rewarding feeling, like
help them out. Man, it's just like bro, you grew up with your dad. I grew up with mine, and you take the element of the father out of the house and think about how you would be responding to life.
Yeah.
Growing up and your dad not there. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, I didn't not to cut you off, but I got here in '94 and I was 8. Went to school here up until I was like 12, and my dad he got deployed for 2 years. So I had to go back with my mom and my grandma. Yeah. And this is in Las Vegas. I'm like 12, 13.
Okay.
They said, you got to hurry up and come home. We can't have it. They said, hurry up and come home and get this nigga, man. Bro, I'm 12, 13, staying at the phone in the morning and shit, like I'm grown. Who did to do something? It's my grandma and my mama.
Yeah. See, that's funny you said. See, my dad went to prison in 1990. He did 2 years, man, on a dope case. Mm. And for them 2 years, man, I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
I didn't give a damn.
How old was you at the time? 98 or something? Yeah, you just do that,
yeah.
Because at that, you young enough age, like you feared your daddy then, like
that was the authority figure in the house.
Like please don't tell my dad. Like mom, don't tell my dad. Yeah, begging mama not to tell dad.
Yeah. So for 2 years, and my mom still with me. Like that, she with me, but the authority wasn't behind in that house, man.
Yeah, I wasn't.
So then I had resentments and shit because I was mad because he wasn't there. Like the homies on the football team, where's your dad?
Yeah,
mind your fucking business, man.
That part.
Where the fuck he's at? So
real talk.
Shit.
Real
it's
talk.
a secret. My telling people in school our business. So it was a lot. But so I just know from that, like, hey man, I only did that for 2 years. But man, doing that shit from birth to having man, on up there. So
not having no steady one, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You might hit here and there, you've been through 4 dads your whole life. Like stepdads and stuff, my own boyfriends and shit, you know what I mean?
That's another element.
Whole different element. And some of them good, some of them fucked up ass people. You know what I mean? So, man. So, shout out to all the, shout out to the men that's, you know what I'm saying, trying to stay in their kids' families and shout out to everybody that's still supporting men being men, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't got nothing against nobody. Everybody do your thing, but we can't be taking the manly out of men, man.
Nah, man.
The masculinity got to stay there.
You can't replace a mom. You can't replace a dad.
Nah, not at all. A woman can't raise a man. A man can't raise a woman. That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
A man can protect a woman, protect his baby girl, but he can't teach her how to be a woman.
You need both, man.
And the mama can't teach little man how to be a man. She can raise him up and she can spoil him all that, but she can't teach him how to be a man. She can't teach him how to talk to men like men talk to men. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's some shit, man, that you men need from men and shit. And from women, but man, a lot of women and a lot of single women and single men raising kids have to make do, with what they have to do, man. So and shout out to the single ones doing it alone.
They're doing it, and shout out to y'all. And if you ain't got a man, find a mentor, a coach, or something. If you like somebody, like don't shelter your baby from men just because you're not in a relationship with a man. Because if you don't have, if your father's not around, if you don't have a grandfather around, or uncles around, stuff like that, you gotta find a man to raise these little men, because
it kept me rooted too, man. Was those 2 years Pops was locked up. Shit, I was playing sports still. I didn't stop doing that, but coach, man. Hey, look, I'm a product of the Boys and Girls Club.
Hey,
shout out to the gang, everybody,
man.
to the gang,
the whole man. That just brought back a bunch of memories, man. Rest in peace, both, man.
It was just called the Boys Club. But Coach Dion, y'all know, man. Yeah.
Niggas used to be scared to pay the boy. Niggas used to be scared to pay y'all. Real talk.
Hey,
man, real talk. That was a huge bitch, man. We wasn't trying to play y'all niggas, man. All these boys were pretty and shit. We was good. The brand new cleats and shit. We just trying to go out there and look good. We wasn't trying to play y'all niggas. Yeah, man. Shout out to that though, man. Back in them days was beautiful, man. That's what's up, man. I forgot all about that shit, man. They played for the Boys and Girls Club.
Oh, man, yeah. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to send you a picture, man. Got a picture.
Yeah.
With me and the squad. I think it was from 91 or 92.
Yeah. We'll put some stuff together too, man.
Channel, man.
We'll put some nostalgia Thursday. So I'm gonna put it to the day together. So we're gonna start doing like a nostalgia day, man. You know what I'm saying? Throw some of the old school pictures out and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Guys, hey, too. One more thing. Hey, man, good lifelong friend slash teammate, man. My brother D'Angelo Hurd.
Hey, shout out to Pappy, man.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Blue Boy.
Yeah, rest in peace, Blue Boy, man. Rest in peace, Sailboat, man.
Yeah, him too, Marcel.
Pappy, man. Hell of me, Pappy, man. I love you, baby.
Yeah.
Tap in with you, man. You come sit on the island, man.
Danielle. Everybody gonna cuss me out. Yeah.
It's all love, man.
Yeah, man. The bros, man.
Yeah, real talk. Yeah, man. Some of the real ones out here in the L, man. Yeah, still out here, man. That's what's up. He moving good too, though. I see how he moving. He moving good. I like how he moving. Yeah, for sure, man. So, I'm gonna ask you this before I forget. I try to ask everybody on the island, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it in now before I forget. What do you know now that you wish you knew at 17? That you can tell all the other youth, man. Like, it could be anything. Like, what do you know now that you wish that, like, you were 17 and 11th, 10th grade, getting ready to get out of high school, getting ready to start your life. You know what I'm saying? 17, 18. What do you know now that you wish you knew then? Gotta be one thing.
I'm unstoppable.
You're unstoppable. You do it. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. You can try it.
Fucking literally.
Literally. You know what one of my sayings, man? The word impossible should be gone because as soon as you try it, the minute you try it, you made it possible.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Yeah. Catch up, monsters, y'all. We gotta be smart. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta, like, quit letting the language fuck us up with what we want to do.
It do, man. It is. And I say that because, man, people who don't think on that wavelength, like, man, this nigga arrogant. Like, nah, I'm tell you why I'm unstoppable is because it's bro, the cards and the deck was stacked against me. You know what I'm saying? I've been through some real, like, tribulations, and it's like, hey, bro, you either gonna rise up, man, you just fall.
Yeah. You good, man. The blessings keep coming to you because you put them out there. You know what I'm saying? That's what people don't understand. Like, a lot of people, and I ain't trying to fit nobody. I don't know nobody in particular. I don't even know. I'm just saying that because, everybody be getting in the feelings and shit. Like, motherfuckers be posting, like, all these affirmations and positivity, and man, y'all full of shit, motherfuckers. So y'all ain't living that way, though. Y'all ain't behind closed doors, y'all ain't like that, man. Because when motherfuckers start trying to tackle conversations and shit, motherfuckers ain't got nothing to say.
Yeah, dialogue got to be there. Yeah, dude, it's for real.
Like, don't be motherfuckers reposting somebody else's post.
I'm tell you what, your kids will call you out.
That's what we finna start doing. We finna start requesting everybody kids and shit. No.
You don't do that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Hey, man, shout out to everybody in our generation, man, with these grown kids, man. We getting old, man. Kids is grown now. Like grown. Like, I'm gonna be looking at my kids, my sons, my daughter, they looking at Michaela like that.
Man, bro, yeah.
Hold on, you gotta bad, change, man. We getting old,
yeah, we get better.
Better, man. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, and to be honest, man, like, I'll be 38 this year. I don't fucking, it feels weird saying that shit, fam.
Yeah, I just turned 39, man.
It feels weird saying that shit.
Yeah, I just turned 39.
That shit crazy, man, because I don't feel it.
Y'all just, so your graduating class just had a 20-year reunion.
See, I just missed it. I was locked up though when that happened, so I'm kind of not even in that shit. I ain't walking nothing. I got locked up. They fuck.
I did 2 senior years.
Yeah, it did me bad. That's why I did my little Fed time, man.
Shit.
That fucked me over. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna start popping up a little bit. So the 20 year was just, when was that? This year or the year before?
I was supposed to graduate in 2001.
Yeah. See, I was supposed to graduate in 2002, but I did.
So y'all.
I was one right behind you.
Yeah, y'all probably have a 20-year reunion like shit this year.
Nah, yeah, I'm popping up there. I'll be there, y'all. Start working out and shit, man.
Yeah, they'll find you online. Yeah. But you know what's crazy about that is like you see everybody.
I'm seeing everybody already. Yeah.
Like
and I ain't gonna lie, man. I've been in Vegas for 14 years. I've been back for almost 2 years now. I was surprised to see so many motherfuckers still here, like in a good way, and people looking good, living good still. You know, I love it, man. That's what's up. Like Lawton and bad as motherfuckers be trying to make it say it's bad, it's shady, but you know, if you from Lawton, you can live in Lawton for your life. Like real talk.
Yeah, it's easy.
If you
you know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most definitely. Shout out to Lawton, man. Shout out to the L. Real talk, though. Shout out to the L, baby.
Yeah.
So you unstoppable.
Yeah, unstoppable. That's why I told myself at 17.
17.
Yeah.
So we'll close. Not close. We just chat or whatever. But this last question I'm gonna ask you, and I just thought about this recently, and I wish I would have asked anybody else that I interviewed this one. I need your favorite quote from Pops and Mom.
Yeah, Pops. Right off the rip, man. I got a jewelry box. Man, I had a friend made me a jewelry box on watches. So it's just really just all watches in there. And we got my favorite quote from my dad. It says, "Time will tell, and shit will smell."
Just like that.
Right on that box.
Just so, like that.
A long time I didn't really grasp what the fuck you talking about, man. And when I got older, it resonated.
Everything got to come to the light, man.
Bingo. Yeah, so I was telling my kid, time will tell, and shit will smell.
It don't matter. You can lie about it. It's the truth. The truth says, "Hey, I'm here, motherfucker." The truth don't sit back and hide and shit. Nah, the truth slap you in your face if you don't if you keep walking by it, you know. But that's a beautiful thing, man. So write that down, man. Time will tell, your shit will smell.
Yeah, time will tell, and shit will smell. That's the hardest shit you ever tell me. Y'all, and my second favorite one is probably. I said, "Don't let the door hit you."
When a good Lord split you.
Yeah.
I heard that. Yeah. My dad's favorite quote.
Hey, my mom's, man, she don't really have a lot of quotes, but it's what she said all the time. You pray about it. Pray about it.
She said, "I'm my grandma." That's my grandma's favorite quote. Just pray about it,
man.
That's it. Yeah. And shout out to prayer because, like I said earlier, if you don't believe in prayer, some kind of higher power, leave yourself up to just you in this world, making everything happen for you, and just
Yeah. And really, man, shout out to my mom, man.
Shout out to moms.
Really the pillar, man, and the foundation, man, and my spirituality.
Yeah. I can see that, man, with your the native culture and you know the native women, you know, it's really
they strong. Like you know, I didn't grow up around like what I would consider a weak woman. But it was all hard, all tough. Yeah, man.
Same thing with me, man. I got a good, tough family of women too. You know what I'm saying? You know, let's think about that culture, man. When you got real culture, and you feel like the culture lasts forever. You know, culture is not a phase. Culture is not like a trend. None of that. Culture is like your biology.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and if we don't, man. Hey, this for everybody watching, listening, man. If you don't keep culture alive, man, this shit dies with you. It dies with you, man. It's like this, right? Like I can sit here and say, I'm Native American, I'm Kiowa Comanche. I know some Comanche words, and I know a lot more Kiowa language, but I can't sit and speak fluently.
That part, if you wanted to, like I said,
and I can't. So it's like shit.
Yeah,
man. I'm just,
Well, if you come across an OG somewhere and really want to sit down and really tell you some shit, you can't even really. I feel you. I feel you on that. And then you want to be able to do that and then pass it to your kids. And your kids, like you want to be able to And it goes to even back to simpler things like cooking. Like, cook kids food. Make sure your kids can cook the foods you grew up feeding them and you grew up eating. That your mama fed. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta make sure our kids know how to make mama's food. You know what I'm saying? Like, quit letting Tasha bring her fucking shit up. Goddamn. I'm just playing, y'all. But real talk, like, culture, we gotta keep it. Like he said, it'll die with you. Cause you see, our kids don't want to do shit we was doing. Our kids don't want to dress like we was dressing. We gotta keep it alive, man. You know, so shout out to everybody, kids, but y'all gotta keep the culture going, baby.
Yeah, got to. That's us. All of, like, bro, you pick any one of your kids, maybe all of them. You look at one, or all of them, shit, man, they look just like me. Bro, it is just your kid is just you.
Yep.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You look back in, and your kid is living all over again. So it's like, hey, my kids is coming right behind me.
Yep. And
I'm gonna put them where they can do shit and move better than I did.
And then be able to do for their kids better than what I did for them. Like, that's what it's about, man. That's why it's how I feel. Like, the Jigga's name in about 40 years is gonna be like the Buffets. You know what I'm saying? They like real talk, man. You're gonna hear the Jigga's next with all the other big names, man. About 20, 30 years. I'm like, damn.
That's me shit. You ain't going for that.
Real shit.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? Yeah. Speaking about, like we saying that, like, I'm starting to hit that point where, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm getting more conscious of my age. Like, not feeling bad or nothing, but, like, you really, like, start thinking like that. You start thinking, like, damn, you know what? I need to start building a little more. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Start building a little more.
They say that biological clock start ticking.
Yeah. You know, I'm almost closing with this one. Mike Tyson. Shout out to Mike Tyson. If y'all don't fucking listen to Mike Tyson, man. Hey, Mike Tyson said we're born to die. He said the minute you're born, you're dying. Still no. But I love y'all. Y'all tap in, see what questions you got for Dr. Lawson, this Dr. Twotone. You know, cause you know you're willing to talk, you're willing to share and stuff like that. You're willing to all that. You know,
dialogue necessary, man. It is necessary.
Absolutely, man. People tap in and all that, man. And what else, man? What you want to plug? What you want to shout out, man? Before we get up out of here and set something up.
Shit, man. Shout out to everybody chiming in on the podcast, man. It's a beautiful thing you got going.
Shout out to everybody.
Everybody who's handling their business, and I'm gonna shout out to my oldest daughter. Man,
I said she got a second job. She out there grinding, huh? Yeah, shout out.
Yeah, she graduated a whole year early. Shit, man. We was keeping it in, but I just do it here. But so she got accepted to the cosmetology program at the Votech in Frederick.
What?
So she'll be starting the cosmetology school in August.
It ain't slowed up, nothing. Just get on it. That's beautiful. In August.
She a year early. So so man, hey, like people like, oh, kids.
Absolutely.
Fucking at my kids. My daughter graduated a year.
That's what's up, man.
Like, bro, I don't got a high school diploma. Another thing too, don't let nobody tell you can't do shit at a high school diploma. I got a GED and I got a master's. And all them buster ass teachers that said I wasn't gonna be shit, fuck up. I got more degrees than you, bitch. So,
my nigga Christmas tree, tall as a motherfucker, nigga, still up.
Hey, 12-footer.
Nigga.
Yeah, 12 foot.
Yeah, lights on every day.
Yeah, man.
See, I love that, man. I love that, real talk.
I say, man, unstoppable.
Yeah.
It's just you.
We did have some buster ass teachers that I was having too.
Yeah, it's like elementary type shit. I just was
doing whatever. I had some teachers who used to talk shit to me. Weirdo motherfuckers. Fuck y'all. But no, anyway. One love to everybody that's out there, man. Y'all tap in. This summer finna be lit. We finna be doing some real stuff for the summer, man. We gonna be out here at these parks. You know what I'm saying? Feed the babies, slapping bitches on the boat. Now, we ain't gonna slap y'all on the boat, but for real though, we finna start doing some community stuff around here for the summers again, man, so we can keep these kids occupied in the summertime when the school get out. And the adults. Y'all adults be acting crazy motherfuckers sometimes too, you know, and have something to do outside, y'all. We ain't always gotta meet in bars and shit like that to meet together. We get outside in this good sun and this air with our kids and have a good time, man. Community this shit again, man. Make Lawton a beautiful community again. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it's about. I've already made a couple moves with the city, so yeah, we in there, man.
There you go, man. Big ups to y'all on that. Yeah. Hey, y'all support him, man.
Yeah, support it, man. We just support the city. I ain't doing this shit. I'm supporting the city. This is where I'm from. Like, shit. This is where my kids is from.
Yeah.
That's where they go. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. Shout out to everybody. Love y'all. Hey, eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich if you're a grown man. Don't be scared, nigga. You know you don't want to. Yeah, be real. Be safe. Stay dangerous. Most of all, you better stay you, baby. Peace.